Good morning, everyone. We are just watching Up on Disney Plus. It's one of our favourite cozy films, isn't it?
It starts off really sad, doesn't it? But then
Yeah.
it gradually gets happier and happier.
Yeah. Having a nice decaf tea in bed that Sam brought up for me, thank you.
I've just had
Sam's already finished his.
my huge bowl of coffee. Look at the size of that.
Cooper's been a little bit poorly in the night. Decided to be sick on my new rug in my cosy office, which was a nice treat this morning to deal with. Right.
Pardon? Beg your pardon?
Hey, Mr. Strong.
That's what I aspire to look like. Just a big
square.
red square. And I think I've got the redness.
You need the green hat.
Ta-da!
Oh, thank you so much.
I've just quickly washed the vase so we can put them straight in.
Oh, thank you so much.
And also got
They are
got
beautiful.
your little candle.
Oh my gosh, Adoring Autumn. Thank you.
Oh, it's not a problem.
That looks so cute. Adoring Autumn Woodland.
You said that you were worried we were running out.
Did I? Oh, in the...
Everywhere.
Yeah, we are. We're running quite low on the autumn candle. Oh, Coops. You want to smell it? Not too close, bud. Oh, that smells really nice.
Do you like it? It's an unusual scent, isn't it? It's quite fresh.
It's really nice. And then these are lovely.
Do you like
Thank
them?
you. Love them so much. I love the colours.
I tried to get some autumny coloured ones, but it's quite challenging to get autumny coloured ones.
I think they are. They're quite... Sunflowers are autumny,
Yeah,
and
they
that's
are.
like that orangey one. Lovely, thank you.
So I've been to Dad's just to pick up. He's meaning to. He said, "I've got a couple of apples for you."
Wow.
Jesus, wet. So
No
we don't
way.
need too many. He's also given us a couple of onions, so I think we could use these today.
How many apples does he think that we eat? Did you not say, like, how are we going to eat that many?
No, I didn't really want to say no. We'll find a use for them.
Does anyone want any apples? Because come round to ours.
And then go to Dad's. He's also cut. I also asked for some rosemary because we got
Amazing.
some. Did you show it on the vlog last time?
Yes, I did.
It smells like
Christmas.
And we can. He's given us a lot. I said to him, can we just have one sprog? Because doing some roast potatoes, so just have one sprog. And he was like, oh yeah.
Snip, 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 snip.
I was like, oh,
just the one.
I'll get you plenty. But last time we just had it there, and when it dries out, it smells really nice, doesn't it?
Yes.
Smell that.
What's this?
He's made some homemade. They're like protein chocolate scones.
Wow, look at
And I had one there,
those.
and they're nice. You can tell that they're like
Do you
healthy.
heat them up?
They'd be nice heated up with a bit of butter in too. And they've got protein powder and chocolate in.
Yum.
He's good at making scones, isn't he? Do you remember in lockdown he was baking a lot? Was it lockdown?
He was making lots of scones.
He was baking, he kept bringing us stuff.
Like bread.
Cheese scones.
He made us some bread, some really nice bread.
Yeah.
I'm still overwhelmed with apples, to be honest. Like, oh my gosh.
I've got a couple of apples for you, Sam.
Hello everyone, happy Saturday. I haven't actually said hello properly yet.
Hello.
I've had a really slow morning. Let me prop you down.
Put you down, prop you up, let me prop you down. Or let me put you up.
I'm propping them down.
I'm gonna prop you down.
You've been propped down. had a very slow morning. We watched Up in bed this morning, which, well, I originally put The Good Dinosaur on, and then I realised how sad The Good Dinosaur is. Is it the mum dinosaur that dies?
Yeah. Is it the mum and the dad?
Both the
It's
parents.
a full family, isn't it?
So I turned it off and then I put Up on instead, and then I was just crying my eyes out in bed. I do like Disney films, but I feel like a lot of them are really quite sad.
Yeah, like Toy Story when they're going into the incinerator.
Yeah.
They all like hold their little toy hands as they're about to like.
That's
they're about
so
to be
sad.
incinerated. Surrender.
There's so many Disney films that are pretty traumatic.
Brutal, yeah.
And they're supposed to be magical and wonderful, and they just make me cry.
They're very good at making you feel emotions.
True. And then since then, I've just had a very slow day. I ran myself a really nice bubble bath and then just got ready. Sam's been out and about.
I had a look on like the BBC roast calculator, because we're on an eye out with it whether it's too late.
I was gonna say, why are you squeezing in this little gap when there's like...
The meat, if we put the pork in, 30 minutes to brown, an hour and 12 to cook, 30 minutes to rest.
Have you checked the actual label? Yeah.
Yeah, you put the weight in.
Oh, right.
I asked at the butcher, didn't I, for the weight, so I remember
Yeah.
the weight. So that's 2 hours and 12 minutes in total.
Yeah.
So if you put it in roughly now, we'll be having it, this is with the 30 minutes cool down period.
Resting.
That'd take us to like just after 7, which is like perfectly
It's time for Strictly.
perfect Strictly time.
Yay.
So if we start it now, that's pretty perfect, isn't it?
So we're having a roast dinner.
So let's pop the oven on.
We're gonna have a roast dinner. We're going to cook it together. I usually do the roast dinners,
200.
but we're going to be a bit of a team today.
I put the oven on, so I think that's everything I can do to help, really. Was there anything else you needed me to do?
Yes, quite a lot.
Because I've put the
Did you
oven
get
on.
stuffing? I'm gonna have to...
There's not much to
Sage and onion stuffing.
to try, because we wanted like a healthier trying to go it without looking. Healthier dessert.
14 grams of protein, Muller Light, chocolate protein chocolate flavour pudding, 20 grams, salted caramel, and 60%. These will be quite good in porridge as well to melt.
Don't you be using up my chocolate in your stinky porridge.
Wonderful. Chuck the ends off at 45 degrees. What are you laughing at?
I taught you that.
No, you didn't. Look at the ficus. I feel like that's really grown.
Stop showing off that you know the names of plants.
It is a ficus, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have to say, since I took over looking after the plant, I knew that would annoy you. They are really thriving since I started looking after them, though.
Well, ever since I started looking after Cooper, he's been thriving. Oh.
That one's struggling. This one's done so well on its own.
This one has outlasted the actual plants that it...
Yeah.
A bunch of flowers that it came off, I binned yesterday, the day before. This was one of those ones that's like snapped off on the side. And I just thought, you know what, I'll put it in a little jar.
It looks really cute in there.
Maybe it's fake. One day I'm going to get you a bunch of fake flowers and see if you realise when like months later they're still there. You know, those flowers have lasted ages.
They're beautiful, thank you. I am lucky, aren't I? In the autumn vase. I just feel like they brighten up the kitchen so much.
You brighten out the kitchen so much. I was talking to Coop.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm joking. You brighten up the kitchen.
Thank you. you now join me in my office just while Sam's sort of prepping the veg and everything downstairs, and I thought we could have a little chat about mental health. It feels quite fitting with having World Mental Health Day recently, but also because I have been struggling with my mental health and also my physical health recently, and I did just want to be honest and open about that on the vlog, because I am very aware that in a lot of my videos, bearing in mind, you know, I am filming some of my best, happiest days and happiest moments, that it can maybe come across that I am constantly happy and upbeat all of the time, and I do my absolute best to be, but I definitely do have my struggles. So through phases, I feel like over the past couple of months, my mental health has felt the strongest that it's felt in a very long time, and then recently I've had some challenges and struggles, and life throws things at you. And I have on top of that been struggling with my physical health. I've had to go to the doctors, I'm on some medication, things like that. I'm not going to go into that too much, but there's definitely a few factors that have sort of come together that have affected me recently. So I did just want to mention that, just so that you know, if you are struggling or you are having a bad day or a bad week, you definitely aren't alone, even when it feels like on social media everyone is so happy and everything is amazing. Trust me, that is not always the case behind closed doors, and everyone has their own battles and struggles that they're dealing with, so just please bear that in mind when you are consuming content on social media. I did mention in a few vlogs back that I wanted to do some life coaching, mental health chats on these vlogs, because it's something that is really, really important to me. If it even helps one person, then for me it's worth including in these vlogs. So I try to do a different topic in each one, and for the topic for today I really wanted to discuss self-sabotage. It's basically where you sabotage yourself. Let me just read you this definition of self-sabotage just so that I get it super clear. So self-sabotage refers to actions or thought patterns that consciously or subconsciously interfere with an individual's long-term goals and overall well-being. It manifests as behaviors that hinder personal progress, often leading to a negative outcome in various aspects of life, including relationships, career, and personal health. It is essentially where you know that doing something will make you feel happier, you know that doing that thing will be aligned with your personal goal or values that you have in life, but there's something within you that is stopping you from completing those actions, and you might have negative self-talk that will tell you not to bother doing that thing that's going to make you happy or that's going to benefit your health. When you fall into the pattern of sort of going with that negative voice in your head and not following through and not showing up for yourself, then when that is done on repeat, that is how this kind of toxic cycle can build, where you feel like you've really let yourself down, and then that can also really affect your confidence as well. So it's really important to, if you do feel like you self-sabotage any particular area of your life, trying to figure out which particular area, or is it multiple, and trying to address it as soon as possible before it builds into this cycle. Self-sabotage is essentially just this new, like, idealistic version of you that you've set your goals for, is living the dream life with all of the goals and everything that you want to achieve, battling this old version of you or the current version of you with the old habits that you don't want anymore. Is basically the two voices within your head battling each other. So you'll have the future you telling you whatever it is that you are wanting to achieve, like that will be a thought that will come into your head to tell you to take that action, take that leap, take that next step. And then you've got this version of you that is in your comfort zone that will tell you no, no, don't do it. The current version of you is very happy in the comfort zone, and so the more that you listen to the old version of you, the stronger that voice and those negative thoughts will become, and then harder to overcome and listen to this new version of yourself. In order to get this new version of yourself that is living your dream life, in order to give them power, you really have to make their voice louder, and you have to make sure that they win the battle out of the two versions of you. And the way that you make them win the battle is, if you imagine it like you've got the two versions of you running up against each other in an election. You need to vote for the person that you want to become, and each vote is an action that you take that is aligned with your future goals. The key part in all of this really is taking action, even if it is the smallest action and the smallest step. That is the main part, and that is why it is just so important when people tell you to show up for yourself. What that actually means is take action that is aligned with who you want to be. Whatever it is that you are looking to achieve, if you have told yourself that you are going to do something, then it is so important to do your absolute best to take that action, because every time you don't take the action, that is a vote for the old self, and we don't want to vote for them. We want to vote for this new version. I hope that helps. Just remember, the next time you feel like you are self-sabotaging an area of your life, that we need to vote for this new version of you, and we do that through taking positive action that is aligned with who you want to be. I'm going to go check on Sam, see how he's getting on with the roast dinner, and I think we are just going to have like a super cozy night, and I cannot wait. So excited to watch Strictly as well. It is a really rainy, cozy evening as well. It's smelling good in here.
Everything is pretty much, you've literally come in perfect timing for the first 30 minutes. So I now need to turn it down to
160.
This is memory. That's down. These are boiled. They're chopped. Veggies all chopped. Veggies all chopped too.
Got the veg in here. Sprouts, carrots, broccoli. Wonderful.
So now I just
Sam loves parsnips, don't you?
So I've done them all, yeah, because I love Go Magic with that and the parsnips. This is where I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Okay, how long have they been?
They've been boiling a while. Yeah, they look very soft. Maybe too soft. Whoops.
These have been parboiling a little bit too long, but
my bad.
Might be okay.
They might just be super fluffy, or they might just turn to roast mashed potato in the oven.
Garlic. Do you want to pop the rosemary in? And I've just got this roast vegetable seasoning. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that on top for some extra flavour. Strictly has just started, so very excited. The whole house smells like a roast dinner, which is lovely. Yay, Strictly's on! We are running low on the pumpkin candles at the moment. I love this candle lighter, it's so cool. Dancing on the ceiling, what a feeling. Dancing on the ceiling. You dancing, Coops? You dancing on the ceiling? Oh, I love it. Just doesn't get better than this, does it? Pumpkin candles lit. Oh, need to get these fairy lights on. Fairy lights are on. Cozy. I'm just about to mix up some Yorkshire pudding mix. So I use the BBC Good Food one, but it's basically 140 grams of plain flour, 200 ml of milk and 4 eggs. 200 grams, oh no, 140 grams of plain flour. 200 milliliters of milk, 100 ml of milk, 2 3 4 just greasing the Yorkshire pudding tray to make sure they don't get stuck. We've got this from the pork. We've just cut the crackling off so we can put that back in the oven so it can crisp up, and this is resting for now. Just mixing up the stuffing mixture. So you just add 400 milliliters of boiling water to the mixture. Leave it to set for 5 minutes and then goes in the oven for...
That smells so good. Juice to put in the gravy as well, didn't
yes.
we? Yum. Good dividing skills.
Thanks.
Whoa!
They will go down a little bit as they cool, but... Roast potatoes, stuffing. Got the roast potatoes, which look amazing. Stuffing. Yorkshire puddings. Sam's just carving up the pork. Got the gravy in this pumpkin jug. Honey roasted parsnips, gravy, pork. Then we've got broccoli, sprouts and carrots. Yum.
Look at the crispiness of these. That is insanity. These have turned out perfect. 5 of these.
Roast dinner of dreams. Wow. Good teamwork.
We've smashed it today, haven't we?
Look at yours.
These Yorkshire puddings are insanity.
Oh my god, how much gravy? Yours is actually swimming.
Well, I wanted to use the rest, so I just chucked it on.
Roast dinner. Feels like it's a Sunday.
Proper. The parsnips, oh my god.
Are they good? Where are we supposed to go, little man? He's literally taken up the entire bed. So how cute are these? Got these on Amazon and I've got them in the bathroom for when I have my evening baths, but we put a couple in the bedroom too, and it just adds such a nice warm light, and you just turn them off with the remote control. It's so cozy. Sam is just about to get out the shower and play some Fortnite, and I'm just gonna chill. You look very comfy. Look at you. Oh, look at his chop all like smushed. Also, it's just typical that I put this blanket out for him to go on, but of course he goes up there where the blanket is. Step 1 of a reset day is I need a good playlist. So for today I'm going for this ADHD Girlies cleaning playlist on Spotify. Ignore this crack in my phone, by the way. Thankfully it's not the screen, it is just the screen protector that I need to replace. If you're feeling a little bit stuck and you don't know where to start and you need a bit of a boost to get going, then the first thing is getting some music on. So I do actually have an Alexa upstairs. So I've got one down here, and then I've got one in the kitchen. So I synced them up to play the same music, so even when I'm up and downstairs, I can hear the music everywhere. I really like this Jason Derulo song, so let's go with this one. Next job, today I really want to get through all this laundry because it is completely full. So let's get some in the wash. For the washing, I'm going to use these Mrs. Hinch White Musk and Golden Maple Scented Bold Pod, as well as some fabric softener in the same scent, which honestly, if you can go to Home Bargains or B&M and smell this, it is just incredible, especially for this time of year. And I also got these wash scent boosters as well. I think I might save these for the bedding mostly, so I don't think I will use it for just like a general wash, just because I'd rather save them for things like bedding, maybe towels, things like that. I've had this for a very long time and I just like to keep it topped up because, as you can see, it is now empty. So I'm just going to refill it with the new pods that smell incredible. I did also pick this one up as well for washing. Next up is tackling this. So we put the dishwasher on last night after doing the roast dinner, but we still had a few bits left over because the dishwasher was literally full. So I need to empty that and then refill it with everything else. So don't forget to stay hydrated when you are doing a Sunday reset. So fill yourself up a big jug of water, ice, squash, whatever you need, and remember to drink it throughout. The dishwasher is on and I've put everything away, but now I just need to wipe the sides and have a little bit of a general tidy up. This flash spray, so this again is the white maple and musk, I think it's called, the Mrs. Hinch one, the autumn scent. It just smells incredible. So I'm going to cover the sides and the kitchen cupboards with this. I also even got a brand new Minky for today as well, which I'm very excited about. Honestly, it's just the little things.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reached through.
Okay, I have now cleaned all of the sides. I've taken everything off. I've got everything on the table, but some of this stuff, I want to run everything through the dishwasher that I can. I want to sort out the fridge because it needs a good sort out and clean, but I need to go and do a food shop. I do things in random orders, but it works for me. So I'm going to go and do a food shop to try and get it delivered today in time, then come sort the fridge out, then the dishwasher will hopefully be done, and then I can run some bits through like this, etc. I'm also going to take this up with me so I can write out the meal plan for the week. I wanted to show you the breakfast that I've been having and enjoying recently and why I have specific things. So I've been having the Quaker oats. I really like them because they keep me feeling fuller for longer, and I'm really enjoying having a warmer breakfast in the morning rather than a colder breakfast. So because oats are a complex carb rather than a simple carb, it will break down in your system slower, and so you'll get less of a glucose spike. So I've been having these These are the golden syrup ones, but you can get like sweet cinnamon, you can get original, you can get a lot of different flavours. And then I also get the bigger bowl version, which has more oats in for Sam. I add the sachet of oats. I have oat milk with mine just because I find oat milk really creamy and lovely. This is the one that I get, it's the Califia Barrister blend one. So you basically just fill up to the line. However, when you're adding protein to your oats, you really don't need as much milk up to the line because it goes quite liquidy when you add the protein powder for some reason. Fill it up to actually below this orange line here rather than the milk line. Add in your milk of choice, give it a little bit of a mix. This is going to go in the microwave for 2 minutes. In general, I'm aiming for about 120 grams of protein per day, so having a protein powder really helps for that. So I've got the Women's Best ISO Whey protein, and this is in the chocolate flavour. What you don't want to do is add the powder straight to your porridge because it will go all grainy and horrible. So if you put a scoop of the protein in a separate bowl and then add a really small dash of milk, it will mix into a paste, and then you can add that paste straight into your oat. Do 1 scoop of the protein powder into a bowl. So that is 20 grams of protein. And then I just take a little bit of the oat milk and give it a mix. You need less than what you think you will, so it turns into a paste quite quickly. I think it's because it is essentially milk powder, so the powder kind of turns to liquid quite quickly. My oats are now done. They should come out looking a little bit like that. I'm going to add in this paste, the protein paste, which will make the oats more of a liquid texture as well, because right now they're quite thick. Then I just add in half a teaspoon of chia seeds and half a teaspoon of flax seeds. So these are really high in fibre, so it'll be really good for your digestion, but also they are high in omega-3s, so really good for your skin, hair, nails. So add those in, give it another mix just to make sure they are fully mixed in. Make sure we get some goodness in. I go in with any fresh berries that we have. So I've got these fresh blueberries, and I also add some frozen fruit too. Don't worry about it being frozen, it will melt as soon as it's been left in the porridge. So I've got a frozen strawberry and then some frozen raspberries, blackberry, for some antioxidants and vitamins, to mix these in so that they start to defrost. To me, that is literally perfect. So it's a high protein breakfast that will keep me feeling fuller for longer. It's warm, so it's cozy to have in the morning. If you have a real sweet tooth, you can add some honey, but I tend to not. Sometimes I will add some walnuts as well for a little bit of extra protein, but generally this is what I will go for. The only difference that I do with Sam's is I don't do any berries, and instead I add some peanut butter and banana to his, and that's the difference essentially. And by the way, here's your reminder, if you are doing a Sunday reset, then remember to take breaks, go sit down, enjoy a nice breakfast, enjoy a nice lunch. Cooper's very relaxed today, as you can see, but I'm going to enjoy a bit of chill time now, watch a bit of YouTube, just take that time to have a little reset before you get back to it. Dishwasher has just finished, so I'm going to empty this, put it all away, and then fill it up again with some extra bits that I just like to clean as part of a bit of a deeper clean. So I've just refilled the dishwasher with a few bits like Cooper's bowl, the microwave plate, the butter dish, just like random things like that. Next job is to strip the bed and get this in the wash. By the way, this stuff is the secret to keeping your bed sheets bright white. I honestly could not live without this stuff. Food shop has arrived. Cooper's inspecting it. Got some bonios for Cooper. This is one of his favourite snacks ever. And then Jason's sourdough is honestly the nicest bread you could ever have. And I've never seen it before in like these little small slices. Really excited to keep getting that for lunches. If you haven't tried Jason's sourdough, make sure you try it. Then I got a normal loaf of bread just to keep in the freezer for emergencies, things like that. Got some burger buns because I'm planning on having burgers this week. Some hobnobs for Sam, Marvellous Creations for Sam, and Boost Bar for Sam. These just keep him very happy because he's got a very sweet tooth and loves chocolate. And over at this side, we've got some crispy skinny fries. I thought they would just be good to have in the freezer. And then we've got some bacon, because Sam quite likes that for lunches sometimes through the week. Some Nando's Peronaise mayo, because I was planning on doing some chicken kale rice and then covering it with this Nando's sauce over the top. Just unbelievable. Got some milk for Sam, some grated cheese, corner yogurts. These are also for Sam. He really likes these. Some burgers. Some mince. I think I might do some tacos or something during the week. Then we've got some diced chicken breast. So this will be for dinners and for the kale, mixing it with the kale, maybe for lunch as well in omelettes and things. Then we've got these chicken heck sausages. So these are great because they are high protein. And then I also got some prawns because tomorrow Sam is having chili at work, which means he won't want dinner when he comes home, which always for me means having prawns because he doesn't like them. And then smoked salmon. I really like this for lunches during the week. So I think we've got some avocados already. I'll probably be having like avocado and salmon, avocado and egg, avocado and halloumi. That's like my favourite lunch. Some Little Gem lettuce for the burgers. Some rice to have with the chicken and some of the dinners. Some cucumber tomatoes to have on like as a side salad. Some peppers to have with the mince with the tacos. Tender stem broccoli, this is like probably my favourite vegetable ever. And the kale, that will be for the chicken. Some cream of tomato soup, Sam really likes that, and there's sometimes when he comes home from work and he isn't very hungry, so he might just want a nice soup. Dove bath soak, if you watch the vlogs you know I love this stuff, so I always get that in different scents. So this one's shea butter and vanilla, and this one's almond oil and hibiscus, and then some toilet roll. Also some wraps as well for the tacos. That is everything, so I need to organise the fridge now and then I can put everything away. All the shopping is away. Now this dishwasher has just finished, so I need to unload this. Oh my gosh, the dishwasher is my whole day right now. wanted to share a page of the Little Frog's Guide to Self-Care. So I'm just going to open it at a completely random page. This is the page, this is the picture. So we have a rainbow and the frog's like leaping with a basket underneath, and it says, with everything going on in the world, it can be easy to forget about all the little things that make life on earth so special. Tiny miracles are happening in every moment, and tapping into them can change the way you see the world around you. What that means to me is essentially just trying to be present in every moment and trying to take in your surroundings. It's very easy when life is so busy to just be quite go, go, go and not actually stop, reflect, look around you, realise what you're grateful for, tell people that you love them. Just really appreciate all of those really special moments. So I feel like that was such a lovely page to end the vlog on. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you're doing okay. I'm sending so much love your way. Please remember to take some time for you, and remember to always keep showing up for yourself. Sure to subscribe if you're not already. Hit the notifications bell icon so that you never miss an upload, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button as well. So just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the lovely comments on my vlogs and all of the messages on Instagram that I get to about them, because they truly keep me motivated to keep making these videos for you, even in my hardest of times and even when days get difficult. I know how much comfort I take in YouTube. My main motivation for doing YouTube is to hopefully be that space for somebody else. So thank you so much. If you do comment, or you do enjoy my videos, or you do message me, I appreciate you more than you could ever know. But I'm going to end this vlog here, go and take my makeup off, try and wind down, have a nice bubble bath, get into bed. I'm going to leave this vlog here. I will see you all next week with a brand new vlog. Bye guys!